Shh, it's all right. I'll loosen the ropes in a little while. Oh, and I'll remove the cloth around your mouth in just a minute, okay? Just lie there quietly for a second. Don't move. You're absolutely mesmerizing like this. I was right to bring you here. You don't know me. I wanted our first meeting to be a surprise. Are you surprised? I knew you would be. I've been watching over you, almost like a guardian angel. I've seen you with your family, friends, your day-to-day life. It's all been very fascinating. You may not know me, but I know you very well. I know you because I've seen you, the real you. You tend to hide a lot, don't you? What do I mean? I mean, it's the little things, like your expressions, your posture. If I'm close enough, I could hear the way you speak. You don't really express what you're truly feeling. Maybe you don't like rocking the boat, or you're afraid people won't take you seriously. I don't know. What I do know is that you don't have to wear that mask anymore. Not with me. You're safe here. You're in my basement for now. I wanted us to start small, so I set up your bed. There's a desk, some books to read. This basement even has its own restroom, so it's almost like a little home for you. The gag and rope will be removed in steps. I know what you're feeling right now, and it's okay. You're scared, confused, a little angry even. I want you to feel those things. You're safe to feel them here. I've spent my time preparing various items to give you small amounts of movement time without hurting ourselves. I have plenty of time to wait for you to get out of your rebellious phase, and I know what to expect in the play along phase. What I can't really wait for is when you get to the understanding phase. It's a process, trust me, but I will do whatever it takes to get you safely over to this side, the enlightened side. I think I'll remove the cloth gag, but you should know a few things first. One, I recommend you don't scream your lungs out. This house is at the very edge of town and no one walks by here. Screaming will be pointless. Unless you find it therapeutic, then go right ahead. Just not when I'm in the room. I'm not a fan of loud noises. Two, I know you'll start screaming and yelling once the gag is off. You will say some hurtful things and be upset with me. I get that. I just ask that you really think before you speak. I'll try not to take things personally, but remember that I'm the only one taking care of you. Okay, ready? I'm removing it now. Feeling better? Why am I doing this? I was prepared for that question, and it's a fair question. Don't get me wrong. Quite simply, I'm doing this for you. Why did I kidnap you? Well, I wouldn't really use the word kidnap here. Let's just say like abduct. I abducted you, or better yet, I freed you from the expectations of others. That's how I learned it anyways. What do I mean by freeing you? Well, I mean, come on. You were getting crushed by loads of expectations from others. Your family, your so-called friends, the stupid authority figures. You have a light in you, a crackling fire, and I'm the only one who can see it. You have more power in you than you think you do, and other people just want to smash it into ash, but I'm not going to let that happen. How can I do something like this? I was like you once. I worried about the rules. I cared about what others thought of me. I kept my head down and did as I was told. It got me nowhere, and I was miserable. But then something amazing happened. Do you know what that is? Someone took me out of it. They pulled me away from all the noise and the pressure. They set me free. They showed me my light is stronger than I thought it was. I didn't have to wait for everything. I could just take it. I saw you and I watched you. I watched your light. It flickered and danced like no one was watching, but I was. What am I going to do to you? I'm not going to do anything to you. I will do everything for you. Anything necessary to save your light. Save it and strengthen it. Just like they did for me. With me by your side, your fire will rage and destroy anything in your way. What happened to them? Well, some lights shine brighter than others. Weaker lights should just be snuffed out. It's just natural, right? But don't worry. I'll make sure your light outshines us all. Well, I'll let you sit here with everything I've shared with you. I'm gonna start breakfast. Oh, breakfast? Oh, yeah. It's almost morning. The sedative took a while to wear off, and I realized too late that you hadn't eaten anything before I slipped it into your drink. But don't worry. No one noticed me entering your house to get you. You slept quite peacefully in the backseat of my car, too. It's been so long since you looked so peaceful. Maybe a sedative will help every now and then. Food for thought. That's something else to think about. Who else is minding you as carefully as I am? You were alone. So easy for me to get you. To rescue you. You'd be lost without me. Okay, just go ahead and relax. I'll be right back.